Alright guys, finally we are here with the Galaxy S22, a device I've been wanting to get so badly, but I just passed on it because I was enjoying the S22 Ultra, but I've always wanted to try this particular size because I think it's the perfect size device. It's 6.1 inch display, but it's in a very compact body. And you know, I'm going to show you something here. Speaking of compact, you can kind of see it on the lock screen there, but this is pretty much a borderless screen. This is like the bezels are just not there, and it's really nice because you get an even smaller device in the entire footprint of the device. So this phone is like the ultimate. So I think 6.1 is going to be the sweet spot for a lot of people. Now, the speakers on this device just happen to be louder than I thought they would be. Let me see if I can. All black. That's why it's called two-faced, and that is the color tone there. So again, I think you'll find that these speakers are very nice and loud for the size of this device, and the screen is nice and bright and vivid. Now, while it does not have a Quad HD display, I understand people's concerns about that, but I think with a 3700 mAh battery, you could still do a Quad HD display. You know, you just might not get the battery that you would want out of it. But I say they could have definitely bumped as thick as this device is, because it does have a flat display, which I think is pretty nice. They really could have put at least a 4000 or a 4200 mAh battery, 45. I just think they could have put a bigger battery in here, and they just chose not to for whatever reason. But the bezel-less display, the loudspeakers, I'm really feeling this device because the size of the device to me is just perfect. And that's really what this is about. Having used this since I was able to get it at launch, 2 months after launch, because I ordered this special color. But this size with this large display, and when did 6.1 inches become small? And I think by today's standards, some people would still say that this is a big phone. You know how big your hands are, you're going to say this is a big phone. I think this device is perfect for a person with large hands because you get a very large display and you still get a nice compact design. Now, the design, again, you have this, I chose this phantom white color. It's not really white, it's pale, almost off-white. This is white. This is a piece of white paper. You can see it's kind of a milky color on here, which I like. I'm glad that it's not like a bright white. And I like the silvery, the brushed aluminum on the back. I would have actually liked brushed aluminum around the entire sides. I'm not a fan of stainless steel sides, but that's just me. So, you know, looking at the borderless display, which is flat, you saw at the beginning of the video, I went on ahead and put a tempered glass on here, and then I put on the White Stone Dome tempered glass and the White Stone Dome case. But I do have other cases that I will be using regularly when I go outside. But I think this is a sleek design. It's beautiful all together. You got your Type-C, you got your speaker down there, SIM tray on the bottom, noise canceling microphone up top. Now, one important note about this phone is the cameras. The cameras are pretty much, the quality is the same, if not better in some situations, than the S22 Ultra. I'll go ahead and put up some camera footage right now, and I think you'll be impressed with what you see. It's definitely a great set of cameras. So basically, the first impressions for me, I've had this just under 24 hours, and battery life is something you guys will be concerned about. I'm concerned about it too. I've gotten to like 2 hours worth of screen on time, or a little over 2 hours. Let's see, 2 hours and 20 minutes and 18 hours since I've last charged it. Now for me, that's gonna be good. For me, I think it's gonna be more than enough battery for what I'm going to do with this device as a daily driver. I'm personally tired of swapping around phones. I'm waiting for the Pixel 6a to come out because it's a 6.1-inch display too. At the recording of this video, it is not out, so just be mindful of that. So if you see 6a on my channel, obviously you're watching this at a later time. But the 6.1-inch display to me is just great, and when you couple that with this size battery at 1080p, I should be able to get some good battery out of this. But unfortunately, you know, not having a quad HD display, it's kind of a bummer because even though I got this for $550, fully unlocked and everything, I still think that it would have been nice to have a quad HD display. Now, battery-wise, I've already spoken to that. I think they could have done more. But ultimately, my first impressions of this thing, man, I'm impressed. I really like the color of it. I like the size of it. And even when I put it in a case, it is still really, really sleek. Even the bulkier case, my Unicorn Beetle, it's still very sleek. This is a nice size. I'll leave a link to this down below. This is the White Stone Dome. I'll leave a link to this glass and this case down below. Because this is a very sleek size right here. This is a drop protection case, believe it or not. It's got a very thick bezels and borders around it. It's got to protect it, but it's not too bulky. It's not too heavy. You get camera protection on there now, and yeah, it's just gonna be good. So I think this is probably just the perfect size for me overall. You guys know I like the smaller iPhone as well, but I'm happy that I was finally able to get one of these. I took my time with it, and I think it's going to be the same experience as my S22 Ultra, just in a different size. So I will be shooting video with this for my car channel. And again, if you don't know my car channel, I'll try to remember to link it down below. But I've been using this device, and I actually love how it depicts the colors of the truck. My truck is that weird color. So I think it's going to be really nice to be able to use this device more compact and get some good footage for that channel and this channel. So it's your man Jay. If you guys enjoyed first impressions, I am extremely impressed with this device. I'm happy I was able to get it at a nice price. So check current pricing. I'll leave some links down below as well. But I hope you enjoyed first impressions of the S22. I am excited. A new journey, same experience, different size. Let's see how this goes out.